Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. In the last video that I posted, I actually showed you my hair growth journey from October 2007 up to June 2011. So in this video I wanted to actually give you my top 10 tips on how to grow your hair, so obviously you get an idea of how I managed to do it over those last 3.5 years. Okay, so I'm going to go through my top 10 tips. The first one is washing your hair weekly. Now, I wash my hair every week, okay, and I do that to remove the product build-up that's been applied on my hair throughout the week. Obviously, every day we should be moisturising our hair, twice a day in fact. So, you know, you're putting all your products on, and each day after day after day, it's the same thing. So you want to be washing your hair to remove the product build-up, especially from the scalp, because that's where our hair grows through. So if we've got lots of products blocking up the pores, it does, you know, make it obviously difficult for hair to freely grow through the scalp. Not only that, the strands of our hair as well, it will make our hair quite like lifeless and dull and a bit clammy. So you just want to make sure that your hair's clean and fresh for another week. Now what I use to wash my hair is with the VO5 Deep Nourishing Elixir with Cashmere Keratin. Okay, if you can see that right there. Okay, that's what I use to wash my hair, and I actually bought this from my local supermarket, Tesco. Okay, you can get it in other places, but that's where I get mine. Alright, so that's the VO5 Deep Nourishing Elixir shampoo, and it works really well with my hair. One of the most important things that I want to make clear is that everybody's hair type is different. Okay, some people have thick hair, coarse hair, fine hair, thin hair. So, you know, the products that I'm actually showing you, you don't necessarily have to go out and buy it because it might not work for you. But, you know, if you want to try it out, then obviously why not? But just to let you know. The next one is conditioning my hair every week. Okay? Conditioning our hair is one of the most important things you want to be doing on a weekly basis. Okay? Now, what I use is, I use 2 different conditioners. Alright? Because when you condition your hair, you want to be alternating between moisturising conditioners and protein conditioners. Okay, moisturising ones, the ones I use is Motion's Moisture Plus After Shampoo Conditioner. Okay, you can see that. That's by Motions, and I get that from my local supermarket. This is a moisturising one. It helps to add moisture into my hair so that it's not continuously dry. With this, obviously I just apply on my hair and I leave it on for about an hour, and that works well for my hair. The other moisturising product that I use is by Herbal Essence Hello Hydration, which is really good. I love this one. Okay, you can see that. It works really well with my hair. Again, I get that from a local hair shop near me. Alright, those 2 things are really good for my hair. So I use those, I just literally put it on my hair and I leave it for an hour and then I rinse it off. Okay, the protein conditioner that I use is olive oil replenishing conditioner. Okay, I know quite a lot of people use this, I've noticed. This is really good for my hair as well. The protein one basically helps to rebuild and strengthen the hair strands. Okay, and as I said, the moisturising one will add moisture. Now you want to have the even balance, because basically if you do protein treatments too often, it makes the hair less resistance. Okay, so basically when you're combing your hair should slightly stretch, just a little bit, obviously to accommodate the comb. But if you do protein treatments too often, your hair becomes less resistant. So basically as you comb, it becomes tight and it can create breakage. Whereas if you're moisturising all the time, it does the complete opposite. It actually allows your hair to overstretch, and when it overstretches, again, it can snap. So what you want to be doing is having the even balance between protein and moisture, so it's in between. It doesn't stretch too much and it doesn't resist too much. Okay, so it's important to alternate between the 2. My next tip is protective styling, which I'm really big on. Okay, when it comes to protecting the hair, it's important in terms of growing it, obviously, and retaining length. It's important to protective style the hair. Okay, protective styling, for those of you that might not know, is basically wearing your hair up, away from your shoulders, away from coats, scarves, any friction that can cause breakage. Basically, some women, I've noticed, do suffer from breakage at the back of their hair. You know, they've got a lot, obviously it's longer on the top, but underneath it's quite see-through and it's thin because the back has broken out completely. What causes that is wearing scarves, wearing coat collars, things that get in the way that are dry and rub against your hair continuously, causing friction. And when your hair becomes dry, it breaks, okay? So I like to wear my hair up and away from my shoulders as often as possible. The funny thing is that before I started growing my hair, I'd always thought that, yeah, I would have it out all the time and it would be nice and flowing and all these things, but I like to wear it up more or less, I'd say 80% of the time. Obviously I've got it out today, so we're doing a hair video and I want you to see what my hair's looking like, you know, how I've managed to grow it. So obviously that's why I've put it like this, but earlier on it was up and I do like to wear it like that. I think during the summertime it's okay to have your hair out if you want, because you don't have to wear any coats, you don't have to wear any collars, nothing that's causing friction. But in the winter time when it's cold, it is good, but either way I like to wear protective styles, okay? It does help me to retain length. The next tip is air drying the hair. Now this is something I do more or less all the time, to be honest with you. Using heat, it's not something I do often. I basically blow dry my hair, just say twice every 2 months, okay? I blow dry it a week before my relaxer is due, and I blow dry it on the day I actually relax it. The reason why I blow dry it a week before the relaxer date is because my roots are very coarse, so when the regrowth comes through it's difficult for my mum to part my hair, so I like to blow dry it a week before just to make the roots a bit loose so the comb can go through it easier. And I relax it on the I blow dry it on relaxer day, basically obviously just to check the length, because I like to check the length of my hair every 2 months. That's the only time I use blow dryers. As for flat ironing my hair, I only do that once every 2 months. Again, only on relaxer days. Other than that, I let my hair naturally air dry, you know, as often as possible. It's really good for the hair because you're not putting too much heat in it. Obviously, too much heat is damaging the hair. It makes it dry, and you know, the drier it is, the more it's likely to break, especially if you're not moisturising it. But I've noticed that since I've been air drying my hair has obviously retained a lot more length, it's more healthier, it's thicker, and you know, I just prefer not to use heat on my hair. So if you can, reduce your limit of heat, okay? The next one is taking hair vitamin tablets. I take 2 types of hair vitamin tablets. I use biotin and zinc, okay? Now, biotin, I get these, if you can see that, biotin. I buy my biotin from Holland and Barrett, okay? This is really good, obviously. Apparently it's good for thickening up the hair strands, and it's also good for supporting healthy vision and skin health, okay? And also good for antioxidants. But yeah, I take that once a day, okay? And you know, I have noticed a big difference with my hair, the thickness of my hair as well. Zinc. This one I bought when I was in Miami on holiday. This is GNC. I bought it in one of the health stores whilst I was out there. But normally I buy it from Holland and Barrett. So, I mean, you can get these things online anyway. You can go on Holland and Barrett and check it out there. Or you can just, you know, literally do a random check on Google for zinc and biotin, and I'm sure you'll be able to find what you want there. It doesn't have to be these 2 tablets, vitamin tablets, excuse me. I choose to use these 2 and it's worked very well. Zinc is very good for cell division and growth, okay? It helps to, you know, with the growth and growing your hair. And those 2, I'm really happy with those, and they are really good vitamin tablets to use if you want to try that out.